Channel 11 News at 5. Now, Channel 11 News starts with breaking news.
Chopper 11 is over a major braking situation. We are still seeing at this hour water running down the street. This has been a huge water main break in Carrick. It shut down roads. It's closed schools and businesses, too. The giant break had water rushing down roads, through yards. It was 6 feet high in one woman's backyard and right into homes. Look at this. There was so much water, swift water rescue teams had to come in and save people from their homes live during Channel 11 Morning News. And the break is on East Agnew Avenue near Becks Run Road in Carrick. Now, there is a much bigger picture here. Good afternoon, everybody. City officials are calling this catastrophic.
Yeah, we have the Red Cross out there. They're helping victims. We're not just talking about Carrick. This is very widespread here. Take a look at this map on your screen. This is where that boil water advisory has been issued for that entire highlighted area. Those words are really small, but I can tell you those are 30 different communities, including a large section of the city of Pittsburgh. And by our calculation here at the station, about 400,000 people's water is affected by this.
Our Lori Hoy was the first reporter following this as it was breaking during our newscast. 7 hours later now, the water was just shut off in the last 15 minutes. Lori, what's the latest?
Yeah, that's right, Catherine. We just got an update from Pittsburgh police minutes ago. We're told the water is now off as of about 45 minutes ago, but it was running for about 6 hours plus, and it caused a lot of damage to homes and roads. Now, here's a look at the water main break from Chopper 11. As you can see, a current of water is on East Agnew Avenue. We learned that this is a significant break, a 24-inch line affecting over 30 boroughs along with the city. Pennsylvania American Water Company says a boil water advisory is now in effect. Firefighters tell us the water was 6 feet deep in some yards. Some terrifying moments when 3 people had to be rescued by firefighters because water was gushing into their houses. I talked to a mom and daughter who woke up to water shooting into their doors and windows. Their basement was flooding and their ceiling caved in. Firefighters had to carry the 78-year-old mom out the back door.
We were praying. We were so scared. Really, it was the scariest thing that ever happened to me in my life. It was so horrible, water gushing at you. And we didn't know what happened.
Now, firefighters also rescued their 6 cats. We will have more about their rescue tonight at 5. Live in Carrick, Lori Hoy, Channel 11 News.
Gosh, we are thinking of all those families out here this afternoon. Want to let you know, just found that our producers put this into our files. Carlinton School District is going to be dismissing students early because of this water main break. They say that they don't have any water pressure issues, but they're just doing this as a precaution. So, high school students will be dismissed at 12:15, so just about 15 minutes. And elementary students in the Carlinton School District, they will be dismissed at 1:15. If we get any more updates from any of these school districts, we'll certainly let you know. One of the other big things we've been following here, of course, is the impact to drivers. There are still a lot of detours, so let's get straight to Channel 11's Tricia Pittman.
Yeah, and I don't think that it's just today. I think this could be tomorrow, throughout the weekend, even into next week. So Agnew comes down in this area. It's one way, and it comes downhill to Becks Run Road. Once it meets up with Becks Run continues down toward the area of Wagner, downhill, continues downhill out to 837 Carson Street. So it is this portion of East Agnew that is blocked off, and then Becks Run as well. Only local traffic allowed between Brownsville Road and Becks Run at East Agnew. And again, that lower portion, there was a lot of mud and debris coming down. Considering they only were able to shut off the water in the last 45 minutes, cleanup is going to have to take place, and that is going to take some time, could be hours. So instead, Brownsville Road is a good alternate route, and especially 51. We are seeing some heavier delays, 51 around the area of 88, but a lot of people using 51 to avoid that closure of Becks Run. Either way, allow extra time, and again, keep in mind that this could be for several hours until they're able to clear up all of that debris and mud from Becks Run, and East Agnew will remain closed for days, if not weeks.
Tricia, thank you. So now that the water is off, moving forward in about 3 hours at 3 p.m., water buffaloes will be set up in 9 different locations. That includes the Bethel Park Fire Department, Castle Shannon and Dormont Fire Departments, as well as Green Tree and Heidelberg, and the Ingram, South Fayette,
and Upper St. Clair municipal buildings. Now, this is brand new at noon. Just reading now that we learned an additional tanker will be placed at the Brookline Recreation Center by 7 o'clock this evening. We have this full list, including the addresses, on our website, WPXI.com. We know this water main break is impacting so many people right now. Tricia was just talking about the road impact. Our team of reporters and anchors staying on top of this all day and into the weekend. Look for continuing coverage still in this newscast and streaming on our apps.
12:04. I want to get to some other news here for you this afternoon. Charges have been filed in connection with a shooting 5 months ago in Pittsburgh's Allentown neighborhood. Police say that the man whose picture we're about to show you, Michael Woodson, helped another man shoot the victim. He survived. Woodson is now charged with criminal attempted homicide and aggravated assault. At this point, we're trying to find out charges against the other driver or the other person involved in the shooting. We haven't found those out yet, but as soon as we do, we'll let you know.
A raid at a house in Beaver County ended with drugs off the street and a man behind bars. Look at this table. Police say this is what they found in a home on 4th Avenue in Beaver Falls. That's about $34,000 in cash, police say, and several bags of marijuana and cocaine. One person was taken into custody. A local high school football team will be without their head coach once again tonight after he's been suspended. Last night, the Cannon Mac School Board voted to discipline Mike Evans. He's now suspended with pay. And have you seen this yet? Students and parents passionately rallied at last night's board meeting in favor of Evans. They're backing him. Board directors did not say what his discipline involves. They say this is a confidential employee matter, but supporters of Evans had plenty to say.
They want their coach back, and they want him back immediately. He's been gone for almost 3 weeks now.
Mom, there is no leader. There is no leader. I love all these coaches, but there's no leader.
Evans' attorney says the suspension stems from an incident that happened during halftime of the team's second game of the season.
A Catholic high school in Pittsburgh was forced to cancel a football game. The reason, half of the players on the team are hurt and several of them have concussions. Channel 11's Mike Holden just talked with the principal at Bishop Canevin High School. He joins us live in Oakwood with these developing details. What'd you find out, Mike?
Jen, good afternoon to you. So bottom line, this boils down to student safety, health, and well-being. I talked to the principal within the last hour and a half, and he said, unfortunately, with a team this size and half the players sidelined, this was the only option in place. The Bishop Canevin High School football game this weekend is no more. School officials decided to forfeit the matchup against OLSH after half the student athletes were sidelined by injuries. 10 of the 20 players are still recovering and have not been medically cleared. Bishop Canevin principal Michael Joyce walked us through the decision-making process. He says after last Saturday's game against Springdale, several students developed serious injuries or were hurt on the field. In total, 4 players have concussions and the other 6 are suffering from various previous injuries. Principal Joyce says the team is very young. 15 of the 20 players are freshmen and sophomores. He says the school cares deeply about the kids and they're working to get them back on their feet.
These are not just names and numbers on a sheet. I mean, these are our students who are in our building every day, and their parents entrust us with taking care of them and acting in their best interest.
And the principal tells me the ultimate goal is to be back on the field next weekend. We asked him, is this the end of the program? What's going to happen next? There's various rumors out there, and he said, absolutely not. They're going to keep pushing forward. Much more on that starting for Channel 11 News at 5 o'clock tonight. Reporting live this afternoon, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
I think it's time for some good news. What do you say?
I am so with you.
Right? The stretch of sunny days continues.
There is a chance for a little bit of rain, but let's talk about the sunshine, right? Meteorologist Danielle Dozier shows us when we could see some of those showers, but when are we going to see a lot of that sunshine?
It's going to be beautiful, and I'm glad I could bring some good news.
Yes, thank you.
Here with the weather today, a lot of sunshine out there, just a few fair weather clouds for us this afternoon. Temperatures are climbing into the mid-70s in spots and actually running a couple of degrees warmer than this time yesterday. So in Pittsburgh, we're checking in. It's 71 right now. Beaver, you're at 76 already. In Washington, at a warm 74 degrees. It's still a very comfortable day for us. Our dew points are in the 50s, so we still have this dry air in place, and pleasant conditions will continue this afternoon. As far as our forecast for the rest of the day today, temperatures will get close to about 80 degrees with that sunshine, and if you want to have lunch outdoors, it'll be fantastic weather for that. As far as planning this weekend, yes, there is going to be a chance for a spotty shower in the morning on on Saturday. That's 5 a.m. And we'll also continue with a chance for some wet weather as we head into late afternoon as well. So I'm going to finish walking you through this forecast and the rest of your weekend when I see you back here in just a few minutes.
Sounds good. We'll see you then, Danielle. Happening right now, people are walking out of work and schools across the world, including right here in Pittsburgh. And this is a live look downtown. Pretty solid turnout here. This is a climate rally going on at the City County building. You can look for more coverage from this tonight on Channel 11 News at 5. Right now, we want to take you around the world. We just got this video in from a rally in London. Thousands of people out in the streets there. And look at how big this one is in Melbourne, Australia. My goodness, there is a chopper shot. Now, critics of this whole protest say politicians are misusing school attendance today to promote their points of view.
I had conversations with many leaders that are always appropriate. I think Scott can tell you that. Always appropriate, at the highest level, always appropriate. And anything I do, I fight for this country. I fight so strongly for this country.
President Trump just addressed the whistleblower complaint a few minutes ago, calling it, quote, ridiculous. It comes after new information surfaced about a phone call between the president and a foreign leader. Now, the Washington Post is reporting the complaint made by an intelligence official centers on Ukraine. NBC's Craig Boswell is on Capitol Hill.
New reverberations across Capitol Hill surrounding a bombshell report that one of President Trump's interactions with a foreign leader involves a promise from the president. The action prompted a rare whistleblower complaint from an intelligence officer. The Washington Post reporting the whistleblower complaint centers on Ukraine, according to two people familiar with the matter. While NBC News has not confirmed that Ukraine is at the center of the issue, NBC News has learned the whistleblower complaint involves a phone conversation that Trump had.
We do not have the complaint.
House Democrats are demanding the acting director of National Intelligence, Joseph McGuire, turn over the complaint. But McGuire is refusing, overruling the Inspector General, who said the allegation was credible and urgent.
This doesn't involve some policy disagreement. This involves an allegation of serious wrongdoing.
A top Democrat accusing the White House of trying to keep it a secret. Republicans dismissing it.
This is not something I'd ever see the president doing, and I would, instead of jump to conclusions, actually get the facts first.
President Trump rejects the entire report as presidential harassment. Craig Boswell, NBC News, Washington.
Children horrified when a man exposes himself near their bus stop. The extra steps a police chief took to try to catch the suspect right in the act. And passengers behaving badly. Look at this. The new report showing just how much abuse airline customer service workers get from angry passengers.
You're watching WPXI Now, your source for original local shows. Avoid scams, save money, and find great deals. Top consumer advocate Clark Howard. Weekdays at 8:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. on WPXI.
NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
We're a team you can count on to cover stories that impact your life,
whether it's across the street or around the world.
Channel 11 News at 6.
And NBC Nightly News at 6:30.
Channel 11 News at 5, when you want news from where you live.
We are learning more about this man police say exposed himself at a bus stop. His name is Anthony Cardamom, and investigators say children saw him as they were walking to their Chartiers Valley High School bus stop and immediately told Bridgeville police. And they told the chief that Cardamom was performing a sex act. And that's when the chief went to the scene and hid behind a bush hoping to catch him.
Was actually able to sneak right up on him, grabbed him by his left shoulder, spun him around.
Well, he was arrested, thank goodness, near the intersection of Washington Avenue and Presley Road. Chief King told Channel 11 Cardamom admitted he had done this several times before. New surveillance video shows the last time that 5-year-old Dulce Alaves was seen. This was 5 days ago. You can see him there see her there getting some ice cream. She was playing with her brother. Police fear that she was kidnapped and taken from a park in New Jersey.
Time is of the essence. As time passes, it gets harder to find her.
And we certainly hope that she is found very soon. So right now, police are still looking for that red van. It has tinted windows. That's where they think that she was lured into. Air travel, we know, can be stressful. And now a new investigation shows passengers are taking their frustrations out on airline employees. Our Jacqueline Fell has more from D.C.
Airline customer service agents say they're often verbally threatened, sometimes even physically assaulted by passengers. The Government Accountability Office surveyed more than 100 airline customer service agents. It found almost all of them reported that passengers had verbally harassed them. About half of the airline employees had been threatened, and 12 of them physically assaulted. The investigation was prompted by incidents, including one captured on a cell phone video back in 2017. A near riot broke out at the Fort Lauderdale airport over canceled flights. Airline employees say these types of incidents causes them stress and anxiety. Customer service agents say in some cases they weren't happy with how airline management handled an issue. The FAA is requiring airlines to develop plans on how to protect employees. In Washington, Jacqueline Fell, Channel 11 News.
A new type of rapid transit from Oakland to downtown could soon become a reality. The Port Authority wants to put in an on-street bus rapid transit that would take you between the two biggest employment centers in the region. The project is coming in $30 million less than originally thought. Now, the project would also expand to Highland Park, to Squirrel Hill. Part of it would go down into the Mon Valley, and there would also be some bike lanes and walkways. The project is expected to be done by 2023. Channel 11 is finding out more about speed humps installed on Melwood Avenue and Polish Hill. The president of the Polish Hill Civic Association says that drivers who use the area as a cut-through go way too fast. I talked to her yesterday. She said these drivers don't really pay attention to where those curves are and where the blind spots are, and she hopes that these humps are meant to make the street safer.
These are designed specifically to be a balance to slow down traffic, but also make sure that, neighbors' cars aren't getting damaged.
That's Kim Toplitsky. She says that she's working with the city and neighborhood to resolve issues at a school bus stop and also at another major cut-through through Polish Hill. To the black and gold zone now. Steelers quarterback Mason Rudolph is getting ready for his first NFL start on Sunday. His 0-2 Steelers will travel to San Francisco to play the undefeated 49ers Sunday afternoon. Rudolph says he is ready to be the leader with a full week of prep.
The last time I got a full week's reps was in a training camp for the first 2 preseason games. So just having the muscle memory of the week, going through all that is, it's priceless, and I really thought we've had a good couple of days.
Think of the headlines during Christmas. Rudolph, the leader. Get it? Come on. The Steelers have a late afternoon kickoff this weekend, 4:25 on Sunday.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
All right, taking a live look outside with that sunshine over downtown Pittsburgh. A very light wind in play today. That wind coming in generally out of the south, and that is a warming wind. So our temperatures are going up into the low to middle 70s across the area. 73 right now in Greensburg. It's warmer in Beaver at 76, and down in Morgantown, where we're also finding 76 degrees. Here's a check of today's weather. We have high pressure in control, and as I mentioned over the last couple of days, this is leading to the sunshine we've been seeing, but also the position of the high pressure affects the wind flow, because around high pressure we get this clockwise wind flow, and it's been moving around. So now it's down to the south. So what that means for us is we draw in more of a southwesterly wind, and that is a warming wind, and that will be the case for the day tomorrow. So this is why temperatures are running a little bit warmer today than they were at this point yesterday. This afternoon we're going to get close to about 80 degrees. If you're out walking the dog, it's going to be fantastic weather with those light winds, low humidity. 78 degrees we'll have right around 2 p.m. and 79 at 5. And as the sun goes down, we're actually going to be detecting just a few clouds with about 73. Overnight tonight, clouds will build. So we're going to have an increase in cloud cover, and the temperatures will stay up as a result. So it will not be as cold when you head out the door for your Saturday morning as it has been over the last couple of mornings, where we have been finding temperatures in the low 50s and upper 40s. So tonight, looking at 62 degrees in Pittsburgh with a calm wind. Tomorrow we are looking at a slight rain chance. I would still keep your outdoor plans. Of course, you can always download our weather app, and that'll bring you the radar right to your phone. And this is a look at 5 a.m. just to give you an idea that we will be tracking a chance for showers in the morning. This is now 7:30 a.m. detecting a couple of showers there in our eastern counties. This is noon. It doesn't show a whole lot, so it's not going to be a washout of a day. We just have a little bit of moisture and a little disturbance in the atmosphere, allowing for this chance for a few pop-up showers when we get into the afternoon as well. So here's 2:30. You can see a little green showing up here and there. That's 5:30. And once we lose the heating of the day, those rain chances will go away. So you're going to see here by 9 and 10 o'clock, there's really not a whole lot more happening, if anything really happens at all over your area. So rainfall amounts and coverage will be very low, it appears, as of right now. So of course you can always check back with the forecast. As far as temperatures go, tomorrow we're looking at low 80s, 83 in Pittsburgh and Morgantown and Washington, about 82 in Greensburg. If you want to wash the car tomorrow, again, may dodge a couple of showers here and there, but overall not too bad. And a check of the 5-day forecast with your weekend always in view. Overnight lows are coming up into the mid-60s. Sunday is partly cloudy, 84. That cold front is still slated to come through Monday, so scattered showers and thunderstorms, and a little bit cooler as we head into next week as well, with temperatures back down a little closer to average. Average is on par with about 74 so this time of year. Coming up in this next half hour, I've got a closer look at the humidity forecast as we head through the next couple of days. A lot more to get to coming up.
Experts always say, make your holiday travel plans early so you could save some money. So that would mean you would need to book now for Christmas. But our consumer advisor says not so fast. The reason, he says, you can wait a little bit. And teens eating fruits and veggies sounds like a healthy diet, right? What's missing that doctors are saying is putting them in danger?
meteorologist Stephen Cropper, tracking the weather in your neighborhood.
Welcome back. Well, take a look at this video. Looks like whoever this is eating very healthy, right?
Delicious,
Doesn't
actually.
it? But doctors are warning parents about a new trend with this. Children and teens who take healthy or clean eating to the extreme. Yeah, really far here.
Yeah.
And they say a lot of times it's fueled by social media. Right. You know, stuff you're seeing on your phone. And doctors say this trend really could lead to some physical or mental illnesses with this. Bianca Castro has the telltale signs.
Healthy eating never looked so good as it might on Instagram or Facebook. But psychologists at Children's Health in Dallas say more young people are taking it to the extreme, leading to a condition that's just one step away from an eating disorder. It's called orthorexia, and it's when someone becomes obsessed with clean eating.
People will narrow the foods that they'll eat down to a small group of things based on these ideas of what, in their minds, what is clean or unclean, or what is healthy or unhealthy.
Dr. Andrew McHarahan says the term orthorexia was first coined about 20 years ago. It's not a clinical diagnosis, but he says anyone who suffers from it can fall down a slippery slope, restricting their diet so much that their, quote, healthy choices become bad for the body.
Your body wants a balance. It doesn't just want kale and broccoli, and it doesn't just need kale and broccoli. It needs a balance.
But he says it can also be dangerous for anyone with a family history of eating disorders. He warns parents that if your child begins to withdraw from activities to avoid food or always wants to eat by him or herself, your child's obsession may have manifested into a mental health disorder.
The business is so good and the market is growing so fast.
Business is so good, but this epicenter of the vaping industry is barely regulated. How that could be changing soon. 3 robberies in 4 days. The one thing each crime had in common.
We've had this dry weather over the last couple of days. I'm updating our month-to-date rainfall. We'll also take a look at how the temperatures have been faring.
And we continue to follow breaking news. After 7 hours, the water has finally been shut off after a massive water main break in Carrick. The ripple effect this is now having on dozens of neighborhoods. Next at 12:30.
You hear us say Channel 11 News 11 at 11 all the time.
But this is what it means.
It means you get 11 minutes of news and weather before the first commercial.
It means we deliver breaking news, local news happening now, and details about what's happened since 6.
All before the first commercial.
11 at 11 means I'll track storms and bring you your first look at weather before the first commercial.
Channel 11 News 11 at 11.
11 minutes of news and weather before the first commercial.
Watch tonight.
11 News at 5, covering more news happening in Washington County.
We are back at 12:30 with major breaking situation. 400,000 people now have to boil their water on this Friday afternoon. As you take a look from Chopper 11 earlier this morning, water was everywhere in Carrick. Now, before we came on the air at noon, the water was finally shut off. 7 hours later, it shut down roads, schools, and businesses. And that giant water main break had the water rushing down the roads through people's yards. It literally cut a street in half. Look at this video here from Pittsburgh Police. You can see how it just really carved a path there. So crews, as Catherine mentioned, finally got that water shut off right before our show started. So we are talking 7 hours of water just flowing down yards and streets, everything. And now the ripple effect. Dozens of communities are feeling this. County officials are calling it catastrophic. So there is a boil water advisory now issued for the entire area that is highlighted on this map. There you see Pittsburgh up in the top right, and all of that white is impacted. That's over 30 communities, including for at least 75,000 people in the city of Pittsburgh. Our Michelle Newell is now talking with people in Carrick New at 12:30. She joins us with what's happening right now. Michelle.
Well, a lot is happening right now. You can see the water crews right behind me. You can see emergency vehicles up and down the street here on Agnew Avenue. In the last 15 minutes, the county told us water service is expected to be back on in 2 to 3 hours. But once that happens, 400,000 people will still have to boil their water for the next 2 days. Now, you can see part of this street is shut down, and it's been this way for quite some time. I've been kind of up and down the street talking to several neighbors, a few who do have water and some who say they still don't.
Woke up about 5:30, 5:45, and power was out, and there was no water or nothing. Turned on the news. They said a big water main break down the end of our street.
So again, for those who do have water, that boil advisory is still now underway. We are going to continue to work out here and bring you the latest on this massive situation. Reporting live, I'm Michelle Newell for Channel 11 News.
Michelle, thank you. And also right now we're watching the clock because at 3 p.m. water buffaloes are scheduled to be set up in 9 different communities. That includes Bethel Park Fire Department, Castle Shannon and Dormont Fire Department, as well as Green Tree and Heidelberg Fire Departments, Ingram, South Fayette, and Upper St. Clair municipal buildings. And also in the last hour, we learned that an additional tanker will be placed at the Brookline Recreation Center by 7 o'clock this evening. We have this full list for you, including the addresses on our website, WPXI.com. We know this break is impacting so many people right now. Again, 400,000 people. And that's why our team of reporters is staying on top of this for you today. Right now, we need to take you back out live to the climate change rally downtown. That's because our photographer said there are so many people. You can see how packed this is at the on Grant Street that they have now shut it down. This is right in front of the City County building. Coverage from the rally continues tonight on Channel 11 News starting at 5. And as we pull out there, you see how big this turnout is. Again, police just closing Grant Street in downtown Pittsburgh. Police say this man went on a 4-day crime spree in Fayette County. First, they say he held up a gas station in Connellsville, getting away with $450. Then they say he did the same thing in South Union and again in Redstone Township. Channel 11's Melanie Marsalko found out how they actually linked him to all these crimes.
It's a relief for us. I'm sure it's a relief for these business owners as well as the residents in this county. Thankfully, it ended to the point where he's going to be away, and he's not going to be able to cause this problem again.
Local gas stations and convenience stores in Fayette County breathing a sigh of relief after a serial armed robber was arrested. Police say this man, David Kramer, robbed 3 stores in the matter of 3 to 4 days.
And then he ran out of the store into a unknown direction. We was able to catch up with him almost a week later.
Police say Kramer first hit this Sunoco in Connellsville, where he shoved the clerk into a restroom and told him to empty his pockets. Kramer apparently got away with about $450. The very next day, troopers say he hit the quick fill on Route 40 and got away again. By the 3rd time at this marathon station in Redstone Township, Kramer got violent.
Well, his whole motive was to get money, obviously. He'd go in there, he showed the knife. At one point at the marathon, he actually held the knife to the clerk's throat.
Police say the clerk let Kramer into the register drawer and he managed to make off with $122. Police got a break in the case and took Kramer into custody.
and got a tip on the 18th, which led to his arrest. He was taken into custody at a mini mart in New Salem without incident.
Melanie Marcelco, Channel 11 News.
The most serious charges have been dropped against an Uber driver accused of holding 2 women against their will. Former Uber driver Richard Lamoti was charged back in May with 2 cases. Investigators say he had picked up 2 women and refused to let them out. Kidnapping charges were dropped yesterday in court. He'll now go on trial, though, for misdemeanor charges of unlawful restraint, simple assault, and other charges. Well, the stretch of dry weather continues today, but some rain is in the forecast for this weekend. Meteorologist Danielle Dozier is updating how much rain we've seen so far this month. It can't be that much.
It's not a whole lot, actually,
Okay.
and I just took a look at the numbers. We've actually gone a week without measurable rainfall here, so a week straight now in Pittsburgh. Take a look at our month-to-date rainfall. We've had 3.66 inches of rain so far this month. The average is a little more than 2, and the above-average number, it keeps going down and down and down every day that we go without rain. Still, we're just about a inch and a half above average here officially in the city. No rain expected today. We're going to be mostly sunny, and if you have any outdoor plans, looking fantastic. Here's a look at our grilling forecast for you. Sunshine at 77 degrees. 8 p.m. 73, 9 o'clock temperature will be right around 71. We're going to build in some clouds tonight. I've got a look at your neighborhood forecast for tonight and how cool it may be getting for you. Plus, I am updating the football forecast for the Friday night games. That's all coming up.
The FDA is launching a criminal investigation now into health problems caused by vaping. It's looking at black market vaping products. Now, this move comes after more than 500 people now have been diagnosed with vaping-related illnesses. 8 people have died. In each case, officials say the people either used an e-cigarette or another type of vaping device. A lot of the vaping products here in the U.S. are made in China, and they are not always regulated. NBC's Janice Mackey-Frayer went to the source.
This is the world's vaping heartland, a 5-square-mile district of Shenzhen, China, the source of 90% of the vape industry supply chain, where hundreds of Chinese factories are making, testing, and exporting nearly every vaping product on the planet.
I mean, the business is so good and the market is growing so fast.
China made the first e-cigarette back in 2003. Now vaping more popular than ever. A $12 billion global market that is largely unregulated. The vaping monopoly centered here has boomed with little oversight.
The market will make the judgment. If the low-quality products, they will not be able to survive in the market.
Only now, with a vaping scare sweeping the U.S., is China's government considering rules to ease even its own safety concerns, raised in a document where state officials admit that Chinese e-cigarettes vary in quality and may pose safety risks such as liquid leakages, substandard batteries, and the addition of unsafe ingredients. American health experts looking into hundreds of vape-related illnesses in over 30 states and at least 7 deaths say they can't point to any one product, Chinese or otherwise, as the culprit.
What I can say is we recommend that people not buy products off the street and not further manipulate products that they get.
The U.S. vaping industry has blamed black market products involving illegal THC oils. With a lack of regulation in China, e-cigarette producers like Danny Zhu say they've long had their own strict quality controls at factories following standards required by the FDA and European regulators. Quality is our lifeline, he says. Small workshops and counterfeiters use whatever they can, materials that could be unsafe to human health. It's unclear how many cut-rate workshops might be out there. Last year, Juul Labs took federal legal action in the U.S. against 30 Chinese entities known to be counterfeiting their device and selling them online.
Are you worried about more regulation?
Not at all. I think a regulated market is a good thing because all those low-quality products will be driven out of the market.
As for those new safety regulations here, China's government says they are officially in the works, but it could be months before they take effect. Janice Mackey-Frayer, NBC News, Shenzhen, China.
All right, so a question for you. Did you ever pass over produce in the grocery store because it looked ugly? Yeah, because I think it's probably not good or
like
fresh.
a funny-looking strawberry or something.
Right, right. Okay, well, apparently it still tastes the same.
Yes, it does.
And here's why. So there is a new push to get imperfect fruits and veggies into your kitchen. We're going to tell you about it.
7-day forecast, now on your screen all the time on Channel 11 News.
All right, Catherine. Don't judge a book by its cover. Never. This is a life lesson. You can apply this to a lot of things. Apparently, a food delivery service is applying that to your food.
That's right. Imperfect Produce takes the ugly fruits and veggies that retailers don't want and delivers them right to your door at a discounted price. Sounds pretty good. Kelsey Christensen reports.
Carrots are usually one of the wackiest items we have. Oftentimes with potatoes, they're overgrown.
This produce just didn't make the cut for the grocery store.
Big thing for bell peppers is the produce buyers want them to be able to look nice on the shelf.
That's why Chris Eidecker says the delivery service Imperfect is putting ugly produce to use.
When they are getting stuff from farm to your table, it's kind of a numbers game where they'll grow more than they know they're going to sell.
That's where Imperfect comes in. Delivering any funky, ugly, or extra produce, even packed food near its sell-by date right to your door.
If you had it cut up, prepared for you, and served, you'd have no idea it was ugly. This is just a drop in the bucket that we're able to retrieve from the waste system.
In fact, about 40% of produce in the U.S. is wasted every year.
Oftentimes, what customers say to us is they're shocked that there's nothing wrong with it.
Imperfect Produce doesn't only save you around 30%, but it helps to cut your carbon footprint. Eidecker says Imperfect is always looking for local farmers to partner with, including food banks to take in extra produce.
Why, that's a great idea. Imperfect says it saved 40 million pounds of produce and donated around 3 million pounds to charities. And the company says they've saved at least 1.2 billion gallons of water. Well done.
Can't go wrong with saving the environment.
Not at all. Now, another story. Okay. Experts always say to make your holiday travel plans early to save money.
Right. You hear them say, oh, you want to travel Christmas? You should book right now.
Right.
But our consumer advisor says not so fast. The reason he says you can wait a little bit. Coming up next.
You're watching WPXI Now, your source for original local shows. All the best things happening in Pittsburgh in one place. Watch 11 Things to Do, Thursday and Friday mornings at 9:15 on WPXI Now and on demand.
Followed by NBC Nightly News at 6:30.
Channel 11 Morning News brings you breaking news first. We tell you what happened overnight and the breaking news happening right now, so you're connected to the important stories where you live. Check out the difference on Channel 11 Morning News.
excited people up in New York. Apple CEO Tim Cook opens the doors of the redesigned Apple Store on 5th Avenue in New York City. This is the same day the new iPhone officially goes on sale. So all three devices kind of are similar to their predecessors. They look the same, but Apple has upgraded the camera system to allow for wide-angle photos, and they should also have a longer battery life and faster performance than before. So if you plan to travel this holiday season, you might be tempted to book right now before those prices go up. But a study from Expedia says not so fast. Our consumer advisor, Clark Howard, shows you how to break down and save.
Traditionally, the day before Thanksgiving, which this year is November 27th, is the busiest travel day for the weekend and pretty much all year. This year's no different. But what about Christmas? Well, a study by Expedia says December 21st will be slow going this year. As for when you should start looking to book flights, well, you may want to hold off. Analysts at Expedia.com comb through traveler data from 2018 to give you what they believe will be the best days to buy and to fly.
Very rarely do we see that sweet spot is the same every year.
To get the best flights for Thanksgiving, Expedia says book between October 29th and November 9th. Last year, you probably paid more if you booked more than 3 months in advance or waited till just before Thanksgiving. As for Christmas, think about flying out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
People who departed on their winter vacations December 24, 2018, they were paying around $100 less.
As for the best day of the week to book, their data points to the weekend. I'm Clark Howard.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
We're in for another great afternoon. That sunshine continues. We're going to have a few fair weather clouds today, but aside from that, really fantastic weather. The high temperature gets close to about 80, and this evening we are going to be increasing the cloud cover a little bit. 8 o'clock temperature right around 73. Speaking of temperatures, I put together these statistics here for our September temperatures. So when you factor in how many days have been above average, it's about 68.4% of days so far this month have been above average. So if you have thought that it has been warm, you definitely are right. Monthly average between the high and the low, so we factor both in, is 69.3 degrees. So we are running 3 degrees above average. As far as this evening goes, for any of those high school football games you're headed out to, it's going to be a very pleasant evening. So we're going to have low humidity and light winds. Temperatures will be falling from 77 at 7 o'clock to 73 by 8 p.m. and 71 at 9. We will build in some clouds tonight, and that will overall keep the temperatures up. So we're looking at low 60s tonight versus low 50s and 40s that we were experiencing in spots over the last couple of nights. So here in Beaver, looking at 60, Washington 60, Greensburg the same, Butler, Indiana, some rural areas getting down into the upper 50s. It should be a pretty nice evening as well to spot the International Space Station, and it is going to be visible for 6 minutes, and this is going to be between about 7:58 and 8:04. It is going to appear in the south-southwest sky just above the horizon, kind of arc across the sky and disappear in the east-northeast sky. So again, that is just an awesome thing to see, and if you were out last night, you probably caught it. It was really cool, and thanks to all of you for sending your pictures. The iPhone just doesn't do it justice because it looks just like a little white speck in the sky. But again, really nice to see all the pictures from you. Here's a look at our storm tracker maps because there is going to be a slight chance for an isolated shower. We'll have that chance in the morning, also once again in the afternoon, but as the clock animates, you're going to notice it's not going to be a washout day for us, so I would go about your outdoor plans. Just keep an eye to the sky. We're not looking at any severe weather. Rainfall amounts, if any, will be very light, and the coverage also is pretty minimal. Once the sun goes down, those chances go away, and then by Sunday we're looking fantastic once again. So high temperatures tomorrow ranging from about 82 in Butler to 83 in Pittsburgh and 82 in Greensburg. So we're going to be feeling the heat. These temperatures actually about 10 degrees above average for the weekend. Humidity-wise, the humidity will be increasing. I think you're going to notice it by Sunday and Monday. We'll have a slight uptick in it on Saturday, but overall not too terribly bad or oppressive feeling. And then here's my 5-day forecast with your weekend always in view. About 84 Sunday, and then a cold front will be coming in by Monday of next week. That'll be bringing in the next chance for widely scattered showers and thunderstorms.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so the Storm Area 51 event, have you heard about this thing? It was supposed to start today, but was canceled. But are people still going to show up? We'll take a look at what's happening at the base.
Andy Williams Show every weekday at 11, right here on Channel 11.
Well, I think this will go very well. The first hotel to orbit the Earth could open in just over 6 years. Boy, that is right around the corner. The Gateway Foundation unveiled these designs for its rotating hotel. It would create artificial gravity. Up to 100 people could stay there. Has everything a hotel has: gym, kitchen, restaurant, bar. The plan is to open it to tourists by 2025, if you're thinking of a Christmas gift for me. There's no word on how you would get there or how much it will cost.
I think it's about the same as the Yeti I got you last year.
Yeah, same amount, yeah. Okay, so will it or will it not happen? Drama surrounding the Storm Area 51 event in Nevada is over. People are gathering in the town of Rachel.
Yeah, so authorities are ready for what could be a real mess. You know, there's a man who created, it was called Storm Area 51. It was an event on Facebook. It got canceled because he feared that the attempt to storm the base there in Nevada could be, quote, a humanitarian disaster. But more than 2 million people had already signed up to take part in the Alien Festival. It's, of course, near the Area 51 military site that's long been alleged site of alien research.
Even 1% of the 2.1 million who have signed up show up for this, it's going to put a terrible strain on the communities around this area.
Now, vendors have set up tents. More than 50 entertainers have been scheduled, but the city is warning people stay away. They are saying there could be riots, though, and people get there and they don't have access that they're demanding. So according to military.com, the Air Force will also have reinforcements in the area this weekend. So we'll keep our eye on that, let you know what happens.
Such problems. Okay, well, that's all for Channel 11 News at noon. We are certainly thinking of those 400,000 residents affected by everything going on in Carrick. Look for the latest tonight at 5.
Yeah, that's right. And you can find any breaking updates all day on our streaming apps. And you can also just search Amazon, Roku, everything like that. And you can find all those latest on what's happening in Carrick.
We'll see you Monday morning.
weather and traffic, updated every 10 minutes on Channel